What is MCP? MCP is basically called as Model Context Protocol. It is an assistant for you, which will help you to do your repetitive task by connecting to different tools such as Jira, Figma, or your code. It will help you to save a lot of time by doing the repetitive tasks which you do in your day-to-day life. And then by saving this time, you can be optimized and you use this time at some other places where you can think about how your product is evolving daily or how you can grow in your career faster. So many engineers have cracked it till now. This is a thing which many people are trying to follow and it is helping them a lot. So today I'll try to show you different tools of MCP which I am using currently are helping me out to save almost around 30-40% of my time, around like 10-15 hours a week, which we can call it. So let's start with the first tool. Basically, first tool I want to talk about is how we can connect Jira Atlassian with our Claude. So I'll just show you. I've already done it. So you just go to your Claude settings. If you go to connector, you can connect Atlassian. If you see it is connected, being a product manager or a developer, you have to create user stories, create tickets, prioritize them, assign it, and maybe have acceptance criteria. For a developer to start a day with, it has to go to analyze which is the due ticket today for today, or maybe which is on a production bug with high priority. To analyze all this, this Atlassian tool will help you do that. So we have already connected, and I'll try to have a simple prompt and show you how it can help to access the Jira. This is a very simple prompt where we're asking it to get a ticket count for front end sprint. So it will take its time and it will come up with some number. It takes a bit of time, but yeah, it does save us a lot of time considering to the manual process which we have to do on a day-to-day basis. You can keep your prompts ready when you start a day, like what should be the ticket I should be working on. Please analyze the ticket and let me know, so it will come up. So yeah, now we can see we have got our three tickets which we have in front end for the sprint. So you can have a prompt related to your own product or feature which you're working on. Maybe then that can help you to save a lot of time. So this was Atlassian MCP, which is connected with Claude and which can help you save a lot of time. Second, I'd like to talk about Framelink Figma MCP. Being a front-end developers, we go to Figma, copy CSS, get it to a code, and sometimes we do mess around few things, making it responsive. And even if the output is that it goes to a design QA, and we do still have some bugs there. Also, this whole process takes a lot of time, right? You have to build up basically a simple component. For an example, if you want to just, okay, build this component, right? This is a page. For a normal front-end developer, it will take 3 to 4 hours considering starting with the layout process and then going through all the components, Figma file, understanding. But let's just show you how we can build it within minutes. So for the step to connect is just go to Figma MCP and just scroll down. So I'm using cursor here to connect it. You copy this code and you have to change, put it to cursor. So let's go to cursor and in the right corner there is settings, go tools and integration, and here you can add mine is already integrated. You can copy that code, get your key from Figma. So how do you get key from Figma? Yeah. You go here, you go to settings, security, and generate a new token, add that token to the API key and it will basically be connected, right? If you open any design like this, just go to it, copy link to selection, and just if you just come to uh, cursor and just remove this context and ask them to, can you develop this Figma design using HTML for me? Use Figma Framelink MCP and make the design responsive. Yeah. The code which I generated, I can show you, which is currently running on my local. So exactly the similar design which we have here. It gave us in minutes basically. So this was the second tool which I was talking about, which was Figma Framelink MCP. Now the last tool which I was already using and showing you was basically Cursor. Just try to show an example another. Yeah. Can you analyze this file? So using Cursor for your code base, it helps you in a lot of ways. Like even if you want to analyze the code, if you want to prepare HLD and LLD for the code, or if you want to even fix bugs, or maybe create new components, right? I just gave a simple prompt. If you can see, analyze this file for me, and we have all the information of this file. If you ask to create LLD and HLD diagrams, it can do that for you. It can fix bugs for you. It can take context, like you just have to provide the context, whatever context you're working on. You can provide the context of your whole repo, whole folder, or certain feature which you're working on. I can provide it a bug which can be analyzed by the cursor and it can help you fix it very easily. This all things can help you save a lot of time. By saving this time, you can grow in your career. And what I am focusing on currently by saving all this time is on the product engineering part, like how understanding the product more, how the product is evolving, or do I have any inputs on that? Please try this out, all the tools, and let me know how it works for you.